Not only is it cold, but it hurts really bad. Oh my gosh, this water is outrageously cold. Oh, that was bad. That was real bad. Oh my goodness, but we're across. It's fine. It is January 1st of 2019. It's currently 29 degrees outside. And we're going hiking. Why are we going hiking, you might ask? Well, that's a really good question. No, I'm not crazy. Let me rephrase that. No, I'm not completely crazy. I'm doing this because, like many of you watching this, I have set what is called a New Year's resolution, and it involves a lot of hiking. So I figured, why not start today? My resolution is to be healthier in 2019, but that's just part of it. I also want to get healthy enough to mark off some milestones, check off my bucket list, if you will. So right now we are headed out to Busick State Forest to go on a 6-mile hike. It's freezing cold. It rained most of the day yesterday, so it's also going to be muddy and wet. Not ideal hiking conditions, but that being said, there's no better time to start than now. At the beginning of the year, I got into hiking a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean I went on some day hikes, put, a few miles in at a time. I didn't do anything very extreme. But as the year went on, I kind of upped my mileage and did more and more throughout the day. And then I decided I was going to take on the Buffalo River Trail down in Arkansas. And that is a 37-mile trail. And if you're a seasoned, avid backpacker, you probably don't think like that's very much. But to me, that was a whole lot. So I split it up into 4 days and decided that I was going to do that in October. Leading up to that, the largest hike that I did was 12 miles, which was going to be equal to my longest day on the Buffalo River Trail. I got out there, I was excited. It was pouring rain the entire first day, but I made it. I made it almost all the way through the first day. I made it 11 and a half miles before I rolled my ankle and had to tap out. It was super embarrassing. I had to have the park rangers help me get back to my car. It was basically just a big, miserable and massive failure, but I learned a lot from that. But it was also a situation where I was kind of scared to get back on the horse. So fast forward to the beginning of December 2018, my wife and I went out to Colorado to visit her brother, and I'd never spent a lot of time in Colorado, and having found this newfound love for hiking, I decided that I needed to do some hiking in Colorado. So he and I went on about a 4-mile hike up in the foothills, saw some amazing sights, and he took a picture of me from one of those vantage points. When I saw that picture, it kind of woke me up and realized, dude, you're getting really, really big. And then shortly after that, I got on the scale and found out that I, in fact, weigh more now than I ever have in my entire life. 284 pounds. It's the heaviest I've ever been in my entire life. And that kind of shook me a little bit. I'm 33 years old. I'm not getting any younger, and I want to do something before it's too late. The problem is that I despise exercise. It's my least favorite thing to do in the whole wide world, but I really enjoy hiking. So, as it turns out, hiking can be exercise. So my plan is to hike my way to being healthier. I'm gonna hike my way to fitness, so to speak. But I also want to hike my way to the point where I can, once again, tackle the Buffalo River Trail and complete it without any issues. And that is sort of phase 1. That would be the end of phase 1. And I want to go beyond that. I don't know what is beyond that, but I know that if I can accomplish that, then I can pretty much accomplish anything. So over the next several weeks, I'm inviting you to come along with me. I'm going to be documenting my training regimen. I'm going to be documenting my hikes. I'm going to be vlogging sort of to give you an idea of where I'm at. We're going to talk about the gear. We're going to talk about the experience. We're going to talk about what you need in order to do what I'm doing, all from the vantage point of somebody who is not a professional hiker, who does not have a whole lot of hiking experience, less than a year, like I said, who doesn't really have the base yet to take on a big journey like this. Maybe you are in the same position where you are interested in hiking, you've never really done much of it before, or you just want to get healthier but you hate going to the gym like me, maybe this will help inspire some people and show them that you don't have to go sweat it out at the gym every single day in order to get healthy and to get fit. You can do it while doing something that you enjoy. So that's what this is all about. Today we're out here at Busick State Forest. We're going to put in about 6 miles and I'm going to bring you along with me. This is day 1. This is the kickoff. We'll get more and more in depth into everything as we go along throughout the weeks. But as they say, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. And today is step 1.
So we're out here in Busick State Forest. Plan is to go first white trail and then purple trail for about a total of 6 miles. There's a lot of mountain bikers out here. There's a couple of horses out here. It's firing range nearby. So it's kind of busy for being a holiday. Okay, we made it. I've hiked all of these trails several times before, and that's why I want to do it in this order, because there's a really awesome view at the end of the purple trail. So kind of like to save that for last. It's kind of a payoff thing. That's part of why I do this, is because of the beautiful things that you can see and the amazing views that you can get in some of these places. Also, it's all free, so that's pretty awesome. We're going. We're rolling. There's some amazing things out here. About a half mile in now. Things are looking good. It's cold. My hands are a little cold. My nose is a little cold. But everything else is going great. Now we have some problem solving to do, because that over there is the trail I need to be on. And I don't know if you can tell on camera exactly how deep and wide this is, but it's not just a step across type of thing. I think my best bet is going to be coming over here to this spot, trying to jump across. Wish me luck. Okay, we're going to try this and hope that I don't drop my phone in the water. That's worst case scenario. Best case scenario is I get my feet wet when it's 28 degrees outside. 29, 30, something like that. I'm going to make sure I got a good grip here. All right. Here we go. Oh, I made it. I made it. Just barely. Man, look how awesome all this stuff is over here. A lot of really cool natural formations and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to shut up and crank out some miles, because I am about half an hour in and I've only put in about 7/10 of a mile. I've gotten a little caught up with the documenting and talking to myself in the woods. So I'm going to shut up. I'll show you some things along the way, but hopefully we can find some pretty music to play in the background. Cue the montage. Wait, hang on a minute. How did it get to be 5 days later? So long story short, I was getting ready to crank out some miles here at Busick State Forest. That's where we're at. I got going really good. I got a couple of good shots along the way. And then I fully realized the limitation of my phone battery at that point in time, because I was trying to film, I was trying to track my GPS, both at the same time. And my cheap little Amazon phone did not handle that well. So, as I said before, I had ordered a new camera that wasn't here yet. Now it is. You'll probably notice a slight difference in the picture, and maybe a slight difference in the sound. Hopefully not for the worse. All I have is the camera right now, but I do have an external mic on the way, and some other doodads and whatsits to go along with it to up the production value. For right now, this is what we got. I'm out here at exactly where my phone died the first time. For you, it's like picking up right where we left off. For me, however, it's 5 days later. That day, once my phone died, I really don't like hiking without any form of communication or signaling, and I did not have a full loadout with me that day. Once my phone died, I turned around and headed back to my car. It ended up being about 2 miles total, not quite 2 miles. Didn't get to see the big, awesome view at the end. I did pick up a couple of miles on a small trail near my house. In the meantime, as you can see, the trail is much muddier, and it is a balmy 33 degrees outside, so that's nice. Yet I persevere. Forward we go, and that's okay, because that's what we're here for. This is a really good example of when something doesn't go to plan on day 1. A lot of people, including my previous self, would have just said forget it and given up and said it was a dumb idea anyway. But not me. I am the king of dumb ideas. I am the king of dumb ideas in 2019. Look at that. That's gross. But yeah, so we're gonna continue forward with this because I've got a very relatively long trail to hike in May, and I am by no means prepared for it. Difficult terrain hiking. Look at this. That's pretty neat. But how the heck am I gonna get across? Cool. Alright, I'm gonna figure this out. I'll be right back. Alright, I think I watch where I step and not the camera screen, and I might just make it across this without soaking my feet. So I really don't want to do that because, like I said, it's 33 degrees outside, and wet feet are not the best feet for hiking in the cold. Alright, let's give this a shot. But there's a little spot right here, maybe. Alright, now where to next? Let's go. I really wish this log wasn't here. I bet there's a really good spot to step underneath it. But let's just bring this one up here. Stop looking at the camera, Jesse. Focus, focus, focus. Try not to slip. Trying not to slip. Hoop, hip, hoop. Hey, we made it. So the goal here is put in as much training and as many miles as I can between now and May 15th. That's what the purpose of this channel is going to be, at least in phase 1, is my preparation from top to bottom for the Buffalo River Trail. And then after that, we'll see what happens. This channel is really built for people who have no idea where to start. People who were me at the beginning of 2018, completely out of shape, with no idea where to begin this journey. You like being outside, or maybe you've never tried being outside and you want to. You like hiking, or you like pretty views, or you like just pretty much anything about the outdoors and you want to try it and give it a shot and see if it's something for you. We're going to go through the fitness preparation. We're going to go through the gear. We're going to go through the motivation, sticking with it when things suck. Like when your phone battery dies and you're trying to vlog. There's your first tidbit of information. Phone batteries are not good for vlogging, or at least not cheap phones anyway. I'm not really sure where this is going to head, or if it's going to head anywhere, or if at the end of the day I've just got a really good documentation of this for myself. Hopefully other people can find some value in it. That would be really cool if I could help somebody else. But if not, oh well, it'll be fun along the way. Anyway, so I'm gonna shut up now and keep walking. I'll show you some things along the way. See you in a minute. No. Oh, I just did that whole thing. I didn't record it. Black. Start training for a hike in the middle of winter, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Winter hiking is great, they said. All of these days are me, by the way. I've got no one to blame but myself. But it's okay. If I pay the price now, once it gets pretty out there, I'll be able to see more of it because I'll be in better shape, I'll be more experienced, and I'll have a better time all around. So once again, we have some problem solving to do. I'm here, but as you can see, there's a little bit of a issue getting over there. Maybe. That rock right there looks like a good idea. Or a really bad idea. Yeah, well, I guess we'll figure it out. Step on that rock and jump across to there. I don't know if this translates well on camera, but it's about a 5 to 6 foot span there. I do not have long legs. I'm a tall person, but I'm all torso. Hopefully my stumpy little legs hold out on me. Let's hope that rock isn't too slippery. To rock. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, okay, I'm here. Nailed it. Like a pro. See, no need to panic, right? Nothing ever happened, no big deal. And so we begin our long and arduous journey up the side of the mountain. Will our hero prevail, or will he suffer another catastrophic failure? Tune in next time to see. I just felt the first bit of dampness sink into my right sock. That's unfortunate. It's not much. Luckily I have decent shoes and socks on. But look at this, man. Look at this. Trail's just all torn up. Muddy as I'll get out. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Embrace the suck and move forward. It'll all pay off in the end. Now, I've learned through my life experience that hard work only pays off if you keep doing it and keep doing it. You can't work hard for like a week and a half and then give up and expect something to happen, which I've been guilty of multiple times. My goal setting for 2019 was going to be, I am not going to give up on this. I'm super passionate about it, starting to understand it more and more every day, that I can totally stick with it. I've had a lot of harebrained schemes and business ideas and brand ideas, but none of them are actually fun doing. This, on the other hand, even though it's a nasty, cold, muddy day, I'm still having a great time. Hope you are too. There's never enough B-roll. Oh, this is gonna be fun. All uphill. Every last bit of it. I mean, it looks a lot steeper in person than it does on the camera. Or so I would have you believe. Alright, let's knock it out. Gotta love those steep inclines. So the dreams are made of. There's quite a few of those on this hike. But man, are they worth it? Currently 2 miles in, averaging 29-minute mile, which with the, 1,000 calories burned. Oh, there's 1,000. With the terrain the way that it's been, with the exception of up here, it's great. But down at the bottom of the hill, super muddy. I'm happy with that pace. I'm happy with that pace and that time. All right, so there's no hop, skipping, and jumping over this one. Full on river. I can't exactly turn around and go back the other direction. I mean, I could, but that would be giving up, and that's not what we do here. You like how I said that, all aggressive and whatnot. So there's really only one thing that we can do, and that's get across it. Now, I don't want to soak my shoes and my socks or my pants, so I'm gonna take them off. Well, not my pants, I'll just roll those up. And then we'll walk across this frigid Ozark River all nice and barefoot-like. Sounds fun, right? I'm super excited about it, let me tell you what. Hey, well, here are my shoes. I'm gonna spare you showing my feet. Oh, this isn't a big deal if you're not a tender-footed little baby like me. I'm not enjoying this. This is not comfortable. Oh, I just got my toe in it. Oh, this is gonna suck so bad, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it across. I'm gonna dry off my feet, my socks and shoes back on, and we'll move on like none of this ever happened. All right, let's just never speak of this again. Deal? All right, here we go. Ooh, ha, 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 ha. Not only is it cold, but it hurts really bad. Oh my gosh, this water is outrageously cold. Oh, that was bad. That was real bad. Oh my goodness, but we're across. It's fine. Stay positive, Jesse. I'll dry my feet off and I'm gonna put my socks and shoes back on. I'll be back in a second. Shoes are back on, socks are back on, feet are regaining feeling. We're leaving behind the roaring river and moving on down the trail. 2.5 miles to go. Show you that view. Oh look, more mud and gross. Awesome. Working on the last big incline of this trail. Now they always say that round is a shape. If you're round, you're in shape. Lies. This is kicking my butt. It's okay. We're gonna make it. I'm gonna stop talking before I pass out. Still going uphill. Still not dead. More updates to come. All right. We made it to the top. No, we didn't. That's a lie. We still have to go up that hill. Embrace the suck. Embrace it. Hug it. Give it a little squeeze. I think it's like 40 degrees now. I'm sweating like a dirty pig, but that's fine. We just got a little bit further to go. Oh God, it keeps going around the corner. Whew. I made it. For real this time. One really good thing, it's all downhill from here. We'll be coming up on that really awesome view here in just a few minutes. I can't wait to share that with you guys. Gonna make it all worth it. Here it is. One of the nicest views in the state. Plus a gun range. That's all good though. 'Cause it is beautiful up here. Absolutely love it. Worth every mile. So when you're out of shape and you're trying to hike some fairly difficult trails, you got two things to worry about. You've got conquer some pretty aggressive uphill stretches without passing out or having a heart attack. But you also have to navigate some fairly sketch downhills without breaking your legs. That's my current challenge. Home stretch. Somebody decided that they needed a trail snack and left their trash behind. Leave no trace, people. So that's it. Thank you all so much for joining me for this first video. I know it's been kind of not without its speed bumps and trials and tribulations, but it's kind of what this channel's all about, so that's perfect. I know that this journey isn't going to go smoothly, and I know that there are going to be things that happen that make me want to quit, but we're not going to do that. We're going to make it through. We're going to accomplish the goals that we set out and hopefully inspire a few people along the way. I've just got a short trip back down the hill to my car,
and I'll be headed home. My hope is to bring a new video to you every week. Until next time, this is Below Average Hiker signing off. Have an awesome week.